This is a statement of fact. Yes, I know. That's how I started this whole thing on the road. And I think that gave me a good 6 months of a run. And as you know, life will sometimes get in the way and you'll get some setbacks, whether it's for you or your family and those around you. As it happens, I've had some of those, but I won't let those keep me down, and I hope you, if you're feeling some knocks from life, you take something from me and get on right back up, but let's keep on going. However, before I continue, it's been a while, but welcome to my channel. If it's your first time stumbling upon this, there's a whole back catalog of content which I hope you will immerse yourself in, having enjoyed what you've heard so far and what you will hear with the rest of this episode. And for those of you who it's your return visit, I'm always honored and thankful that you've given me your time and your ear and your shoulder and all of the above to absorb my particular brand of content. I will try to be more consistent, not just for you, but also for me, because I think anything like this that you've decided to take on, consistency definitely matters. As I said before, I had some setbacks, a lot to do with equipment. I think this will look very different to my usual. There's no razzle dazzle, no kind of editing going on, which is why I need to turn this music down just a little bit. And a big part of that is because I have to learn the whole thing over again. I managed to learn all of this using a particular set of equipment, and largely because of a new job that I've taken on. I think I spoke about that in my last return. I'm having to learn everything over again. So I'm filming this on a mobile. It's a Redmi Note 9, I believe. Redmi is a kind of, I'm pretty sure it's a Chinese company that operates in India or an Indian company operating in China, but there's definitely an amalgamation of those two. Which, exciting times ahead. Maybe that'll be the subject of one of these vlogs. But yeah, it's supposed to take the best of Android and Apple and put them together. And I've been running them for at least, I think, 3, 4, 5 years now. And I only had to change it twice. Does everything, is quite good. I was shocked about how long the battery life lasts. As in a good way. It lasts for ages, you know. I can be using the phone Bluetooth. I should have to look up the past tense of Bluetooth. Anyway, haven't connected by Bluetooth to the car. I can be running the maps. I use Google. I'm sure a lot of people swear by Waze, but I like the fact that because people say, oh, Google Maps is built on Waze, but for me that's a good thing, because it means that they try to enhance it, you know. Of course, it could mean it could be heavier, let's say, for your phone. But I find, as I said, this Redmi Note 9 running Android, no problem. But I'm running that. I'm listening to music in the background, probably via YouTube. There could be an oddness with that sometimes, but the picture remains not minimized, but in English, minimize. In computer term, minimize means right to the bottom, but a miniature window appears in the corner. But anyway, that's just to say that I can be on a long drive, and you know, this helps. Don't watch YouTube while driving, unless it's me. But pull up somewhere or be in cruise control, something like that. So yes, I forget what I was saying. Oh yes, I'm having to record this on the phone. And I think that what I'll do is try to... It automatically uploads to my Google account, which is another thing that happened after some 15 years of using Gmail. I think Google have done something where they start start counting the images you upload and videos and email. All that goes towards your space that are allowed. Now, it's taken me 15 years of heavy use and uploading all kinds of things to get to the point where I've run out of space. So I had to be going through and clearing off, you know, X thousands of of media content. Obviously not just my stuff, things that people send to me, and it's not always automatically backed up, but I used to back up my things when we had all this unlimited space. So I've had to take care of that. Those of you who mainly just use it for email and things like that, well, I think you probably have still a few years before that catches up with you, but it can be a pain. But the good thing is your stuff remains backed up. Chances are you'll need to create a new account, which is what I had to do, because it was either just keep going through, maybe do a blanket all, and then remember, oh, there's that one important event that I wanted to keep a video for. But anyway, I've done all that backlog, and the reason I thought I will do this is because I'm always planning to start this, and I'm sure those of you who are starting over anything would realize that you can say it and it takes a while, but I thought if I make it a statement and I'm putting it out there, I'm more likely to do it and focus on it. Focus, something I was reading up on fairly recently. I have to take in a whole lot of information for my new role. I'm trying to elevate my position. As I said, I'm a senior developer at this point. But I've been officially, I'd say, managing entire projects and some people as well. But now I want to do that more formally. So, of course, the things that you would have picked up by experience, now I have to get a bit academic with it. And that's the topic of a whole other different thing, you know, experience versus academic. But I don't see them as mutually exclusive. I don't even see them as opposing things. They go hand in hand, isn't it? Because your experience is just the practical side of your academic work. So focus. So just give some benefits. So some of the things I've read about, you know, it's just I think just being mindful, because usually if you're studying something, you're reading it so much and you're trying to force this stuff into your brain. Just like if you're doing something like this, you try to just force it through. But sometimes it's good to recognize that, yeah, your brain is tired. Take a mental break, you know. Daydream. Close your eyes for a second. Let yourself wish or wash off somewhere. Waft. I think that's a better word. I recommend a nice beach on the west coast of Barbados just before sunset, because you don't want it to finish too quickly. With a cooler, if you can get it. Otherwise, get the beach, out some money, and then go and get you a case of beers, you know. Sit back, relax, let the sun just... Oh yeah, we'll do that again as well. So, anyways, focus is good. It's good to take breaks. I think any work you're doing or anything you're reading, short, sharp burst is a kind of current advice. You know, obviously short as in short could be maybe half hour or something. And it's just things like, you know, when you feel yourself, the time of day when you're most productive, that's when you do your most challenging work, you know. Multitasking is a thing that people always talk about. Women do better than men, but really I think the current thinking on that is that we don't really multitask. It's like how a computer multitask, quote unquote. You're not really doing anything at the same time. All you're doing is quickly changing focus from one thing to the other. So you might think that, oh, you're on the phone, now you're on the computer doing stuff. But all you're doing is going in and out of either of them. If you're doing it well enough, then you retain much of what you're doing on both sides. But there's, of course, also the danger that you miss things on both sides. So we'll do that whole men versus women thing in another vlog. But I just wanted to say that I am back. I'm going to be focused. It will be limited quality for a while. I was going to say while I get my lighting right and such like, but I just realized I think this is probably even better lighting. You can see my background secrets. Boom. Yeah. And when I used to do this before, I used to sometimes have notes that I can sort of refer to, but I don't have that now. So I'm going to put this out there to say, yes, I'm back. And again, as we go on little by little, the hope is, no, you will definitely see improvements, like me looking at the camera more often once I get used to where the phone is. So those of you who have selfie sticks, I know there's a lot of people sort of look directly at the phone at themselves, so your eyes always look slightly out of focus, but always good for that dot either on the top or bottom of your phone. It should be at the top, really. But then I have a Dell laptop which for some reason has a camera at the bottom. We won't go into that now. Feeling good. Even though it's been a fairly trying summer for different reasons, you know. Depending on when you're watching this, COVID is still around. This is September of 2021. We were all hoping that by now we'd be jetting off on holidays, different places. Some of us are, but unfortunately there is more variants coming out of this thing. And I'll just leave with a slightly sobering thoughts for those of you who are thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this and all the conspiracy theories and all this. And alternative theories. Don't let me sound like I'm dismissing everything that's not mainstream as conspiracy. There are some people who are rightly worried about the information they get and the inconsistencies and things like that. But just think, when we get to COVID-25, we'll be ready. I apologize if that worries some people, but no, this is life. We go through things and we learn from them. We're resilient. Or we try to be resilient. So if you find that you aren't quite as resilient as I've described, just try to live through my own vision of these things. Okay, I won't talk too long. I've just realized that I do have that habit, which is a good thing for this sort of work. But now that I can't cut or edit or anything as yet, I will stop here and I will let this upload, and hopefully I will get this out. I plan to get this out definitely tomorrow. It's a Saturday night. I will get up, see where everything is at, and the very worst case scenario is I just tell Google, just publish as is, mate. Just put it out there. So once I've done that, you should be seeing this on whatever day you're watching. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not having a great day today, tomorrow will be better, because you would have got through today, and the things that you were worried about would have been here and pass, and you'll be great. You just keep smiling and feel the smile. Don't just skin your teeth, as the Bajan say. Smile and enjoy the best of the Bajan, Niger, London, all of that, all of the above, and the Guyanese as well. We'll put that in there. And let's do things together. Let's get better. Let's feel good. We're coming into winter in cold countries, and hot countries, well, you all just enjoy all year round. I know Barbados is coming out of hurricane season, so yay! Not yet. Still a couple of months to go. Like, subscribe. You must remember to say that. You know, get my numbers up. And I promise I will do better. Because I feel good. I'm encouraged. I encourage myself, and you encourage me too. So I'll go and press the stop button. Take care. Enjoy. See you soon.